Welcome to Danny Ludofia Animations, where stories come alive with faith, emotion, and purpose. Thank you for watching this powerful episode. If you've ever had a friend rise before you, or you've struggled to stay humble in success, this story is for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because part 2 is coming soon, and something truly unexpected will happen between Grace and Linda. God bless you all for watching. May His grace speak for you in every season of your life. You still added dried shrimp to your noodles?
Of course I did. That's my secret recipe. It reminds me of home.
One day, when we're rich and successful, we'll laugh about these meals. I'll have a chef. No more instant noodles.
And I'll have a driver, a cleaner, maybe even someone to help me pick my outfits.
A fashion assistant?
Yes, life will be soft. We'll live in big houses and travel the world.
This place may be small, but these are the best days of my life. You're more than a friend, Linda. You're like the sister I never had.
Same here, Grace. No matter what happens or where life takes us, we'll always have each other.
Always. 2 years later.
Excuse me, are you Grace?
Yes, I am. Is everything okay?
Someone asked me to come. It's your friend, Linda. She's outside. She didn't want to come in. She said she hasn't eaten today and she thought maybe you could help.
Linda? Linda James?
Yes, that's the name she gave me.
It's okay. Tell her I will be coming shortly. Linda.
Grace. I wasn't sure you'd even look at me, much less come out. I didn't want to come inside. I didn't want to embarrass you.
Embarrass me? Linda, you were my friend. No, you were my sister. We lived, laughed, and cried together. Nothing could change that.
I didn't know where else to go. After everything fell apart, I remembered you. I remembered how we used to say we'd always be there for each other. I didn't think you'd still remember that.
Of course, I remember. I remember all of it. I never stopped. I don't know what happened, why you stopped calling, why you pulled away when things started going well for you. But I still care. You were part of my life, a big part.
I was wrong, Grace. I let pride get in the way. When I got the job, and then engaged, I thought I had arrived. I didn't realize I was slowly losing everything that mattered. I shut you out. And when everything crashed, I had no one left.
I may not have much now, but I still have a heart that forgives. I never wished you harm, Linda. I always hoped you were doing well. I'm sorry things turned out like this, but I'm glad you came.
Thank you, Grace. Thank you for being better than I was. Thank you for not turning your back on me.
We all fall, Linda. What matters is getting back up. And sometimes, we need someone to help us do that. Eat, rest, and when you're ready, we can talk properly. You're not alone. Pick the carton, I packed some food stuff for you. Let me get back to work.
I appreciate. Come and sit down, Linda. I want to talk to you.
Yes, Mother.
Linda, my daughter, I've been watching you for weeks now, and my heart is heavy. This is not the life I imagined for you. You used to be so full of confidence, always talking about big dreams and bright futures. But now you barely speak, barely eat. You walk around like someone carrying the weight of the whole world. I may not know everything that has happened, but I know pain when I see it. And I know when a child is struggling with guilt and shame. What happened, Linda? Where did your joy go?
Mama, I messed up. I pushed everyone away. Even Grace. She was the one person who stood by me when I had nothing, when we had only each other. But when I got that job and got engaged, I thought I didn't need her anymore. I became proud, blind to the people who truly cared. And now, I've lost the job, the man is gone, and I have nothing left. Grace is doing fine now, even working and making ends meet, while I'm back here with you, depending on your little pension.
Linda, listen to me. Life does not end because of a mistake. You made a wrong turn, yes, but you are still breathing, which means you still have a chance to rise again. But for that to happen, you must first humble yourself. You must stop thinking about what you lost and start thinking about who you can become. You see that Grace you mentioned? That girl has something many people lack: dignity, humility, and a strong spirit. She may not have riches, but she has purpose. She does whatever she can to survive. Serving in a small restaurant is not a shame. It's honest work. And she still has the heart to give, to help others, even after being hurt. I know, Mama. She gave me food when I couldn't even ask. She looked at me like I was still somebody, not a failure. I felt so ashamed, standing before her like that. And that, my daughter, is the kind of friend you should watch and learn from. Life is not about how high you rise when things are good, but how you carry yourself when things fall apart. Grace is not better than you, she just made wiser choices and kept her heart clean. You can still learn from her, not just to survive, but to rebuild yourself. Swallow your pride. Go to her. Help her. Walk beside her. Let her example challenge you. I want to change, Mama. I want to be strong again, to live with meaning, not chasing empty things. Maybe it's time I start walking the paths I left behind. Then start today. Your story is not over, Linda. And sometimes, God brings us low to teach us what matters most. Go and be better, my child. I believe you can.
It feels strange, doesn't it? Sitting here again, after so long. The last time you came, we laughed for hours, remember? We sat right here, talking about how we'd build our lives, become successful, and maybe even travel together.
Yes.
I remember. I remember it so clearly, like it was yesterday. That evening, I felt so full of hope. You made those spicy noodles and we joked about marrying rich men who would never let us lift a finger again. And then, you stopped coming. You stopped calling. I waited, Linda. I kept checking my phone. I wondered if I said something wrong, or if I hurt you without knowing. I'm not angry, I just want to understand. What happened to us, Grace? After that night, everything changed so fast. The next week, I met someone, Moses. He was charming, well-spoken, dressed sharp, and he said he was into real estate. He pursued me hard, made me feel special, and I thought he was a dream come true. Within 3 months, he proposed. I was shocked, but excited. I felt like my life was finally moving forward. He took me to meet his parents, who welcomed me like a daughter. They were warm and kind, or so I thought. You never mentioned him. Not even once. I thought I had to protect it. I thought maybe you'd feel I was leaving you behind. Or maybe I was just scared you'd see through it all before I did. Not long after the engagement, Moses convinced me to resign from my job. He said I wouldn't need it.
that we were going to move abroad, and he'd take care of everything. I believed him. I trusted him with everything. But Grace, it was all a lie. A lie? Yes. The parents weren't his parents. They were actors, literally paid to play the role. The house we visited? Rented for one day. Even his business was fake. He was a smooth-talking con artist, targeting women like me, ambitious, a little naive, too eager to make it. When I finally found out, it was too late. My savings were gone. My reputation at work ruined. He disappeared without a trace, and I had nothing, not even the courage to face you. Linda. Oh my goodness. I had no idea. I'm so sorry you went through all that. Alone. I wanted to come back, I did. But how could I return to you, knowing I'd chosen fake love over real friendship? You, who stood by me when I had nothing? I pushed you away when I should have drawn closer.
Linda, we all make mistakes. Life has a way of humbling us, yes, but it also teaches us. You don't need to hide from me. I'm not here to judge. I'm still your friend. Maybe we've both taken different roads, but I never stopped caring about you.
You have no idea how much those words mean to me. I thought I had burned this bridge completely.
Bridges can be rebuilt. Slowly, with time and truth. I'm glad you came today. Maybe this is where we start again.
I want to rebuild. I want to be the kind of woman who doesn't just chase success, but learns to value people and purpose. If you'll walk with me, Grace. I want to find myself again.
Then let's do it together. You're not alone anymore.
Good afternoon, Linda. It's been a while. I must say, I was a bit surprised when I saw your name on the visitor list. But I'm glad you came. How have you been?
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for seeing me. Honestly, it hasn't been easy. Life took some unexpected turns after I left the company. I made some personal decisions that I now realize were rushed and poorly thought through.
Have a seat, Linda.
Thank you, sir. I came today because I want to ask for something that's not easy to ask. I want to know if there is any possibility of returning to the company, even if not in the same position, then in any capacity where I can prove myself again. I know I left abruptly, and I regret not handling it more professionally. But I've grown since then. I'm ready to start again, humbly and with a better understanding of what matters in a workplace.
I appreciate your honesty, Linda. It takes courage to come back like this, and I don't take that lightly. When you left, it did catch us off guard. You were a valuable member of the team, and your sudden resignation left a gap that wasn't easy to fill immediately. That said, I understand that life can be unpredictable. People make decisions they later reconsider. What matters is what they do afterward. Can I ask, what exactly has changed for you? Why now, and why this company again?
I've learned the hard way that not all opportunities are what they seem. I left because I thought I had a guaranteed future elsewhere. I believed promises that were never real. When everything fell apart, I had to face the truth. Stability, growth, and integrity are more valuable than flashy offers. This company gave me my first real sense of purpose professionally. I had colleagues who challenged me to grow, and a culture that promoted hard work. I see that now more clearly than ever. I know trust is not easily rebuilt, but I'm willing to earn it again. I'm not expecting to be handed back my old role. I just want the chance to contribute, even in a small way.
Linda, I won't lie, rehiring someone who left the way you did isn't something we do lightly. But I also believe in second chances, especially when there's genuine growth and accountability.
I am sorry, sir.
At the moment, your former department is fully staffed. However, there's an opening in operations support, a junior role that's quite different from what you were doing before, but it would allow you to get your foot back in the door. From there, if your performance reflects the potential we once saw in you, we can talk about long-term possibilities.
Thank you, sir. I truly appreciate the chance, no matter how small it may seem. I'm willing to work hard and rebuild trust, step by step.
Good. I'll need you to formally apply for the role. I'll also arrange a brief interview with the team lead, just a formality, but it's part of the process. If all goes well, you could resume within the next 2 weeks.
Thank you so much, sir. I won't take this for granted.
Let's see what you can do this time, Linda. Welcome back, at least, tentatively.
I am here, sir.
Excuse me, miss. May I have a moment of your time?
Of course, sir. I hope everything was all right with the food.
It was more than all right. You served it with such care, and I watched how you handled every customer, with respect, grace, and a kind smile, even when some were less than polite. That kind of attitude is rare.
Thank you, sir.
If you don't mind me asking, is this what you've always done, or is this just something to make ends meet?
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate those words. Honestly, I'm just doing what I can for now. I finished school some years ago, but after trying so many things without success, I started working here to support myself. It's not easy, but I believe no work is too small when you do it with dignity.
That's exactly the kind of mindset I look for. You see, I work with a company that values character as much as qualifications. We believe that when people show commitment in the little things, they're likely to thrive in greater roles. I didn't just see a waitress today, I saw a young woman who deserves more, who hasn't let life harden her, and who's not afraid of honest work. That speaks volumes. If you're interested, there's a position opening at our company, entry level, but with training, growth, and a much better salary than this place can offer. I'd like you to apply.
Wait. Are you serious, sir? You would consider me for a real office job? Just like that?
Yes, Grace. I don't make empty offers. I've seen enough today to know you deserve a chance. It won't be handed to you, you'll go through the process like everyone else. But I'll make sure your name is seen, and I'll personally recommend you for the interview. If your attitude there matches what I saw today, I'm sure they'll see your value too.
Sir, I don't even know what to say. You have no idea what this means to me. I've prayed and worked and waited for something to change. I thought maybe I was forgotten, but now this feels like a door opening.
Sometimes, all we need is one open door. Here's my card, send me your CV tonight, and I'll forward it with my note first thing tomorrow. Whatever happens, don't stop being the person you are. This world needs more people like you, Grace.
Thank you. I won't disappoint you. I promise, I'll give it everything I have.
That's all I need to hear. I look forward to hearing from you soon.
Here.
You must be Grace. Please, have a seat. I received a call from Mr. Thomas this morning, and he spoke very highly of you. I must say, I was quite intrigued.
Good afternoon, sir. Yes, I'm Grace. Thank you so much for agreeing to see me. Honestly, when Mr. Thomas gave me his card and told me to come here, I didn't know what to expect. I'm just grateful for the opportunity to sit here and speak with you.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Well, it's not every day someone like Mr. Thomas makes a personal recommendation. He told me how he met you, how he watched you serve in that restaurant with humility, patience, and an unusual level of excellence. He said you reminded him of what true professionalism and character look like, even without a corporate title. That stood out to me. So, tell me, Grace, what's your story?
Sir, I come from very simple beginnings. After school, I tried many things, hoping to find something stable. I've worked as a cleaner, helped in people's shops, and eventually ended up serving in a restaurant just to survive. But I've always believed that whatever I do, no matter how small, I should do it with all my heart. I didn't know people were watching, but I'm glad I didn't let the hardship change my attitude.
That mindset is rare, Grace. We've had people with long resumes who lack integrity. But you, your story, your attitude, and the way a respected man like Mr. Thomas spoke of you. It says a lot. I checked your academic background, you're more than qualified. You simply lack the opportunity. I'd like to offer you a role, not just to give you a chance, but because I truly believe you're an asset we need here.
Sir, are you serious? You're offering me a job?
Yes. Effective immediately. We have an opening in our strategy and operations unit, assistant project officer. It's a key role. Demanding, yes, but it comes with great exposure and growth potential. You'll be reporting directly to senior management. It's actually a higher position than where someone like Linda used to work when she was here.
Sir, I know Linda. We were once very close. I didn't know this was where she worked. I didn't come here to surpass anyone, I only hoped for a fresh start. But I'm deeply grateful.
And that humility is exactly what confirms this is the right choice. You didn't push your way in. Your character opened the door for you. You'll receive your official employment letter today. Our HR assistant will help you complete the paperwork and get you started. We believe in rewarding diligence, not noise. Keep being yourself, and you'll go far.
Thank you, sir. I will give my best every day. I won't take this opportunity lightly. You've given me a new beginning, and I'll make sure I grow and make a difference here.
Welcome to the team, Grace. Let's make greatness happen, from the ground up.
Linda. Wow. It's been a while. I was just thinking about you. Come in, please. Thank you, Grace. I went to your restaurant today but they told me you weren't there. I just thought to check in on you. You've been on my mind lately. That's so kind of you. I wasn't expecting you today at all. Something quite unexpected happened, Linda. I wasn't at the restaurant because I got a new job. A new job? Oh. Wow. That's really good. Where? At your former company, Linda. It's so amazing how it happened. Mr. Thomas, a man I served at the restaurant, referred me to the HR, Mr. Adul. I went there thinking maybe they'd consider me for a small role, but to my surprise, they offered me a position in strategy and operations. It's more than I ever imagined. You're joking. At my old company? That's incredible. I actually went there myself not long ago. I spoke to HR. They said they might call me back soon. I've been hoping to get back in, even if it's just to start again from somewhere. But you've already gotten in? That's something. I had no idea it was the same place when I went. I didn't even mention you, Linda. Everything just happened so fast. Mr. Adul said he was impressed by my background and Mr. Thomas's recommendation. It feels like a dream. No, it's fine. You deserve it. You've always been hardworking. I didn't expect to hear that you'd gotten in, just like that. And into such a high department too. That's not small, Grace. That's really big. Linda, I hope you know this doesn't change anything between us.
You were the one who believed in me back then, remember? When we used to talk and dream about the future? I know things got quiet between us, but I've never stopped wishing you well.
Yes. I remember those days. We laughed, we planned. Thought we'd rise together. Life just happened differently. But I'm happy for you, Grace. Really. You've earned it. And I'll keep trying too. Maybe my time will come again.
Your time will come. And when it does, I'll be there celebrating with you. Don't feel less in any way. We're not in a competition, Linda. We're just writing different stories, with different timings.
I guess. I didn't expect your turn to come before mine. But maybe that's just me being human. I'll be fine. I really will.
And I'll be here, for whatever you need. No matter where we both are now, you'll always be a part of my journey.
Thank you, Grace. You're still the same. And maybe better now. I appreciate you.
Let me get you something to eat. I made rice and vegetables just before you came. It's still warm. I know you've had a long day.
Oh no, Grace. Thank you, but I'm fine. I actually have somewhere I need to be. I just wanted to check on you. I'm really glad for you. Really.
Are you sure? It's no trouble at all. You didn't even sit for long.
Honestly, I'm okay. Another time, maybe. I just need to process some things. Congratulations again. You really deserve it.
All right then. But please, don't be a stranger. I've missed you.
Sure. We'll talk soon.
Take care, Linda.
So this is it? Grace. That same Grace who served food in a rundown restaurant now sits in the very office I once worked in. And not just in any role, higher than I ever reached. No. No, this doesn't make sense. How? How did we go from me being the one with a fiancé, a good job, fine clothes, and she was just the girl I gave leftover food to? I remember the day Moses proposed. I walked home thinking, Grace will never catch up. She'd be there watching me shine, calling me madam. I was the one flying high. I had it all. But everything fell apart like a lie. And now she's the one sitting pretty? No. This can't be happening. It's not fair. It's not right. I know Grace, too gentle, too humble. She won't even see it coming. But I won't sit back and watch her succeed where I failed. Let them say what they want. But as long as I'm breathing, this new joy of hers will not last.
Life. What a journey. I still remember those days with Linda, how we used to sit in the corner of our small room, whispering our dreams. We had no money, no real help. Just hope. And even then, I always felt like she had more beauty, more boldness, more confidence. I admired her. She had a job when I didn't. She dressed well, spoke well. She was the one I thought would rise first and lift me with her. And honestly, I was ready to cheer her on, like a sister should. But now, things have changed. Somehow, after everything, God remembered me. He opened a door I never saw coming. Me, Grace, the restaurant girl, now working in a big office, sitting where I never dreamed I'd sit. Still, my heart is not full without her. I saw it in her eyes today, she's hurting. Pretending to smile, but her heart is crying. I know that feeling too well. I don't want to rise and leave her behind. God didn't bless me to make me proud,
He lifted me so I can lift others, especially Linda. She's not just a friend. She's my sister. Lord, help her. Restore her. Give her another chance to rise. And if you want to use me to help her, I'm ready. I will not turn my back on her, no matter how distant she becomes. Because when all is said and done, success is sweeter when we rise together.
As life begins to shift in unexpected ways, Grace is rising with humility while Linda struggles with envy and regret. But their story is far from over. Will Grace's kindness heal the broken friendship, or will Linda's hidden resentment turn into something more dangerous? Watch out for part 2, something interesting is about to unfold between Grace and Linda, and trust me, you don't want to miss it.
Watch out for part 2.